if you was to ever go in and it was like, how would you sort of, what would be your
tips to survive?
What's the,
for any listeners that are now going to do a stretch.
No, I'm just, because I
know exactly what you mean.
Things happen in life, don't they?
100%.
And there's things happen in life, and you can end up in situations, and it's like everyone's probably scared of prison, and it's probably a question we all go through. It's like, how would you approach, or what advice would you give to someone if they was to ever go in their first time? Do you go in and try and fight the hardest guy? Do you keep your head down? What's the best way?
I think Jimmy's got a court case coming up.
What's the best? No, because I'm always, because it's like, we're scared of these things, but if you know a fucking couple of tips,
that's it.
Maybe you start committing a few more crimes.
The best, like I used to say when the news guys come in, I said, I know it's probably a bit of a cliche. You can't expect me to say this, but come in here, keep yourself to yourself. Just do your time, do what the screws on the wing are asking you to do. If you get a job in the prison, go to work when you don't be late for work. Keep yourself to yourself, as in your time will fly. And I know when no one wants to appear as a grass, but I said if you do end up getting any shit on the wing, let me know. But once that snowball starts going and you getting shot on the wing, that's basically game over for them then, because if you show like a bit of weakness, I'm not saying go around fight with everybody.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like with the weakness thing, because we
get bullies, don't you?
Yeah, we watch. I mean, we watch American, so that might be. I'm not sure if that's any worse to the British or whatnot.
Yeah.
Like I say, when you watch these British series and stuff, and there's always a bully, and I imagine that's that doesn't come from nowhere. There probably are bullies in there. It's like how much do you defend yourself?
Yeah, because they've got a thing called
you don't want to start caving the nutter's head in or whatever, because you're in there with that guy for probably a long time. So is it like a balancing act with don't show too much weakness, but don't
But like don't get me wrong, like when you've got a bully on a wing that you're working on, most prison officers kind of weed that bully out straight away. If there's a bully on a wing, that's going to be one person this day, another person the next day.
Yeah.
Okay.
And that's causing your daily job to be an absolute pile of shit.
Yeah.
So you're going to do all you can to get rid of the bully off the wing, So, but it does go on, and you'll go into a bully cell and there'd be like all like the protein shakes sitting on the windowsill. There'd be like 20 pouches of tobacco, and you'd be like, well, how'd you get all that, mate? Because I didn't see you ordered out on your canteen sheet.
Yeah.
And then they're kind of like, because they're living in a cell, which is basically like 5x3, there's not many places where they can hide things like that, So if they're saying, I've been saving it up and I've not been, you can weed a bully out straight away. And like I said, most staff will want them off the wing where they'll be in a segregation unit. Then they'll get what they call ghosted to another prison. So they'll like be transferred. And most of these guys and these prisoners are basically getting ghosted from jail to jail to jail just because they can't conform and they're a pain in the arse wherever they go.
That's good. That I like
that. Because like I say, I think that's. I mean, I don't know whether it's put out there to obviously stop people from committing crime. Because they want to make the view of prison as bad as it possibly can be, so that we're good and whatnot. But like when you're in there, you'd think, you would want to. It's probably not as bad. Like it's bad, but what I'm saying is, it's like the whole snitches get stitches thing, and that. If something is really bad, it's like you don't want to do something that's going to give you more time, or dealing probably with the prison guards is probably the best way, really. And that's, but like I say, there is this thing out there, isn't there, that
there's a stigma about it.
If someone beats you up, it's like, well, what do I do? Do I talk to someone? It must be awful, like psychologically, to make that decision, because it's like do you want to come across as a snitch? Do you want to
come across as weak?
The best way is let the people in charge deal with what's going on. But then again, you're not. It's not holiday. You are there. You are there for.
But you would get lads with like bruises on their face. As a cliche as it is, you say to them, "What's happened to your face, mate?" "Oh, I fell down the stairs, or I fell in the shower." Because if they knew that they've got visible injuries, and next thing you know, you're going to that guy's cell. The guy who's done it, you're going to take him out of his cell. Everybody on that wing knows that this lad has grassed up.
Fucking hell.
I mean, it must be awful if you're in a cell with someone. Because There's no escape, is there?
No, exactly.
That's awful.
And in the, I will have one more question before, but in the second half, I do, just for all the viewers' discretion, etc. I do want to take this in a slightly darker turn to the more nasty sides of prison in the second half. But my last question, going off of the back of what Jim's asked, and that is, you say keep your head down, etc. Being brutally honest, how easy is it to actually do that? Do you know what I mean? Because it's keep yourself to yourself in that. But if someone turns their fucking, their attention to you, what can you really do?
There's not a lot you can do if you're perfectly honest, and that's why you get like a lot of problem with gang culture in prison.
Yeah.
These lads that are like first timers, they think if I go associate myself with this gang, they're going to take me under their wing. You get like, and unfortunately as it is, you get kind of a lot of gangs that are kind of like race related. You get a lot of Muslim gangs that are sticking together. Mm-hmm. A lot of Jamaican yardie gangs that are sticking together. Yeah. And obviously you get like the white lads that stick together as well, So that's kind of that gang culture, and that's kind of like the old wolf pack mentality where it's strength in numbers, which is no way you're going to get out of that,